Dragon Army Productions presents Gaming with Drakkii, the Little Dragon. Why, hello there! This is Drakkii, the Little Dragon, and on today's episode of Gaming with Drakkii, we are going to be finishing Lucy. Yes, that's right, we're gonna finish Lucy. Now, there are some alternate endings that I haven't yet to find yet, but I will get to that later. Actually, I'll do a whole new episode on the alternate endings when I figure them out. But for now, what we're going to do on this episode is we are going to finish Lucy today and do our final review of the game. So let's hit to it. Now, I finally figured this part out, if I can actually do it without my Parkinson's disease messing with my right arm too bad, because I actually need to use the keys instead of the mouse to do this, because it's just a lot quicker. And I'm about to knock over my tea, so I gotta move it before I knock it over. So we're gonna come down to the door. The door is locked. How far would you go with this? There are boundaries even for us. Do not make a fool of yourself. You have done enough. Now have your rest. Now we got sword broke. We're going out the door. Now we gotta make tracks quickly. And I failed. Game over. And the beast gets us. The faceless girl got us that time and sent us to the beast. So, let's see if I can do it this time. I did manage to do this a couple different times. Now, it's been about a day since I've practiced doing this, but we're gonna try it again. We got closer that time. So we're gonna come to the door. It's gonna give us our text. Grab the sword, come over that way. Sword broke. And okay, we got stuck. So we're gonna quit and go back to the game. This might take us a few tries to do, but we'll get it. We're gonna click through that. Get our sword. Use it on the door. Sword broke. And we got into the room. Yay, we did it. Okay, so now we're in the room. We saw the giant spider, the angel, the Doctor Who angel chasing us, the faceless girl ghost thing, the giant spider crawling over the walls, and the ogre at the beginning of the hall from the beginning that if you stole the food from, he killed you. Yes, that's right. But here's the next alternate ending. Locked small box. Here's the first ending, actually. An antique bookshelf. A vase with a plastic tree. And there's nothing else in the room but the doll. So, doll's blocking the way to the bed. You can do either one. It doesn't matter. Personally, I like to kick the doll because, hey, who doesn't like kicking something, you know? Especially if it torments you. It won't budge, of course. She's confused. Oh, a copy of yourself comes in and says, "Get away from me, you monster." Oh, was it you who put this doll here? I regret already having opened the cage for you. But it doesn't change anything. You are too beaten to try anything. So let's play a final game. I will count to 3 for you to get away from my sight. 1, 2, 3! And we get a purple blast going on there at the doll. Get some creepy laughing. The other girl's covered in blood. And now you say, "I will take things by my own hands from here." Now's your opportunity to get your body before they break in. Now you can leave the room and try to, actually, no, you can't leave the room from this point, because the game's pretty much over. You wake up and, oh wow, everything's changed and you're safe. There's a tree in place of the box, or flowers in place of the box. You leave the room, and everything's hunky-dory. Again. You're awake. You're alive. Alternate ending 1, the cage. Now, like I said, I have not found the other endings yet. Now, I assume that before you first encounter the angel, the mysterious boy that goes down to the locked door, there is a way to get through it. I'm guessing that's going to lead you to another alternate ending of some type. But I have yet to find the code to that door. Now, when I do, I will put another episode of Gaming with Drakkii up that will showcase the other endings. But until I do, I'm going to pretty much say it's time for the review, which I'll do a video log for the review attached here in a moment. I will actually go on cam and do the review. Game over. It says okay. Now that was pretty fun, intense. We had plenty of monsters chasing after us. The beast in the corridor got us a couple times. Big whoop. But we managed to get through and get to the first ending. That's the most obvious ending, so I'm gonna quit the game for now and get to the review, shall we? Alright, folks, my Dragon Army of fans out there, starting the review for Lucy right now. I know in the first episode of Gaming with Drakkii, when I spoke before, I did not give much information as to what was going on in the main game, but I did put that down in the description afterwards. But here's what was going on. Basically, you're a girl who's found herself waking up in a lucid dream in a strange room. Getting your bearings and subverting traps, avoiding monsters and otherworldly beings such as doppelgangers and ghosts and Doctor Who angels, weeping angels I think they were called. Not to mention spiders and ogres and a creepy skeleton that passes through you after you give him an apple. Because he tells you he's bloody hungry. Yeah, he tells you he's hungry. Yet he's a skeleton and he doesn't eat and he calls you silly for it. But anyways, the game was actually for an RPG Maker type game, or a game that was made through an RPG Maker platform. It was actually a breath of fresh air. There's not a lot on this game as per information wise on the net, so as far as I found anyways. nobody has really done a full walkthrough of this. I know a few people have played through and uploaded videos on YouTube. Yes, I've watched a few of them. Blaze something or other, I can't remember his full YouTube name, but he did a segment on Lucy where he was trying to get through the secret locked door right before you encounter the angel that chases you around all over the place. And this door is locked by a key code, and where the answer to that key code lies, I still have not found that. I assume that's where you go to get the next alternate ending, but like I said earlier, I will come back and revisit this when I find the answers and find the alternate endings for y'all's viewing pleasure. But in the meantime, it really was a breath of fresh air compared to the games I normally play, such as Destiny, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot, Halo, even the Elder Scrolls series, Morrowind, Skyrim, all that good stuff. So yeah, it really was a breath of fresh air, and it was actually pretty fun to play. And the deaths that you encounter were actually pretty unique as per how they happened and how they did that. Yes, there was some blood. It's an RPG Maker game. It's not anything really special per se. And I got a random string of hair going there. Okay, that's better. Sorry, that was really bugging the shit out of me. Anyways, back to the deaths. You got the first death, the pitfall in the room that you find the first streamer's diary in. You've got the ogre in the first room you encounter in the next area right after you wake up. If you steal his food and you try to exit the room without placing the fake apple back into the fruit bowl, it's gonna kill you. Then you got the fake. Then you got the dolls in the next area that kill you if you choose the wrong one. They'll trick you. There's a cabinet that falls and squishes you. There's a coffin in the colorless area that, if you paint it, it opens up and a vampire jumps out at you and grabs you, pulls you in, and boom, you're dead. Then there's the demon dog thing that, well, it's a demon dog. At least that's what I'm calling it, a demon dog, because, hey, call it what it looks like. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it must be a duck, right? So, yeah. Anyways, this game was actually pretty fun to play. Simple, refreshing, and just a breath of fresh air overall. As per its genre, I'm not really all that big into horror games or anything of that nature, but I do find a few of them quite enjoyable here and there. So there you have it. That's my review for Lucy, and I am saying I can't speak again today. I do apologize. I'm getting better at that, but here we go. Drakkii the Little Dragon signing off. Episode 2 of Gaming with Drakkii. Enjoy your day, evening, morning, whatever time of the world you're in, and remember, stay scaly.